City of Adelaide, he played host yesterday evening to the start of the Santos Tour Down Under, now in his 26th year. We're moving north of the city now, about an hour's drive away as we head to the famous Barossa Valley. It's going to be a big day out. It's going to be very exciting. There's a lot of plans afoot. INEOS Grenadiers are feeling very confident, but they're thinking short term perhaps for the stage win. Here we go. Now, they don't streak out the blocks like the F1 race cars because they have a neutralized ride now of 4.6 kilometers.
They are really containing this. This looks like it is a concerted chase for the Lindok intermediate sprint.
It does, it does.
Zip track sprint here, the first one of the Santos Tour Down Under, and it carries a 3-second bonus. First rider over the line, Wong for third.
Nave is there in second wheel, and a gap, he sees it, and he opens up.
And last year's defending champion is now Jonathan Naves, and he gets the points there. Wow, now that is interesting, Rob, because that's thrown the gauntlet down. He's pulled back 3 seconds on Watson's lead.
Well, that's exactly what Jay Vine spoke about pre-race, that Jonathan Naves will be out there trying to grab seconds wherever he can without a victory to his name yet in his professional career. Oh, we've had a little crash here. There's a touchdown on the left-hand side. Riders from Movistar, Visma Lease bike, EF Education
One
first.
rider heard that.
It's a Bahrain rider who is down heavily. That does not look good.
No, and his teammate calling for assistance there. So that's a nasty crash, in fact, that's happened there on the left-hand side.
Seemed to have collided with the...
No, his bike's hanging over the guardrail. So
Yes, it's on the guardrail. Well, this isn't what we like to see, and on such a perfectly safe stretch of the road as well.
And the NSN rider was Corbin Strong. He's got himself going once again. That is a disaster for Bahrain Victorious. A terrible start for them.
I can't believe this. So throw all my theory out the window then. He's done nothing to make an effort.
Which leads me to another theory, that maybe they're saying, Urian Stud, you can have the King of the Mountains competition points because Guillaume Martin wants the intermediate sprint bonuses. Well, he is now of the Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe team. Last year, he was the man leading out Sam Welsford. Welsford changed teams. Talk about high speeds in the sprint. Oh, this is high speeds, 97. We said they'd be approaching 100 kilometres an hour on this descent. It's steep. There's that sweeping bend I was talking about earlier. You can't see all the way through it. You just need to dab the brakes on the way in. They're coming up to the line and no movement. They're going to go through in this order.
No movement at all.
So it is Guillaume Martin who rolls across, gets the 3 seconds. Enzo Palini takes 2 seconds for second place, and Urian Stud just tucks in at the back. So there's a definite agreement between the three of who's going to get what. There is the line, and just like the last lap through, single file, Urian Stud on the front, and he takes maximum points. We got one right.
Hey, we might get the job.
The only change in the order was the two Frenchmen on Groupama FDJ. They switched. And now he is saying thank you to his breakaway companions by continuing the tempo across the top.
Yep. And with it, those 3 bonus seconds. And so it will be for the philosopher. He exists, therefore he is. And he exists with 3 seconds.
The mountain climber becomes a sprinter, kind of. So that's 2 wins for him there. And 6 seconds back of his lost time yesterday in the time trial. No sprint, no counter move. It's maximum points again for him. He's a good leader in the FX King of the Mountains, and will pull on the leader's jersey tomorrow. 3
out of 3 for Martin Urian Stud from Uno X Mobility. And the good news for any sprinter who was worried about the final passage over Mengles Hill, they've gone up at just a steady tempo, not enough to really burn the legs. So for the likes of Sam Welsford, things still going perfectly to plan.
Well, Brennan is the rider in blue. A few riders down the line here, but this is now the chase to the finish. And Welsford's going to have to produce something special if he's going to take it out.
Well, the men from Decathlon have now taken over for Lund Andresen, who goes from the front. Van Poppel ranging up. Welsford caught on the barriers. Can't get through.
Didn't get through, Welsford.
And it is.
That is a big result for Decathlon.
It is Lund Andresen who gets it, the Danish sprinter from the team. They came late with a big rush, and it is Lund Andresen.
That is a huge result.
Lund Andresen already going full. Here comes Brennan, too little, too late, and he gets himself into second, Matthew Brennan, again on stage one of the Santos Tour Down Under, just like last year in Gomaraka, but this time it wasn't Welsford who beat him, it was Lund Andresen from Decathlon.
That was a tremendous result. There's Welsford pushing the final fling, but it's the man in the middle who we can hear from right now, Lund Andresen, and I bet he's pleased.
Oh, this feels amazing. I can't remember the last time I felt like this. This is unbelievable. And the new team, the bike is so fast, and my teammates doing an incredible job, and also all the belief from management. We got some emails before this race reminding us the ambition we have for this year and how important it is to work together, and I think we showed that today.
Tobias Lund Andresen. Your Yamaha most competitive. Your My Whoosh young rider leader after the Vanguard stage one. Great riding. You've had a day out, a busy day out, Martin. Congratulations to you. Put your hands together once more. A blanket finish. And he takes hold of
Standings now as we go into stage 2 and day 3 of the Santos Tour Down Under, and there is Watson now up into second place, 1 second down into second place, rather 1 second from today's stage winner, Lund Tobias Andresen.